Strong relationships are built on trust and shared understanding. This video will highlight one simple strategy called relationship agreements that temporary assistance for needy families or TANF program service staff could use with families, and families can use together to turn tension into teamwork. Relationship agreements create space for open, collaborative conversations where individuals define their values together. Relationship agreements are grounded in communication principles that translate directly to success in work, family, and daily life. Relationship agreements are a technique drawn from healthy marriage and relationship education, or HMRE programs, that TANF program staff can use with each TANF participant and families. Helping participants strengthen communication and conflict resolution skills, like those taught in HMRE programs, can support participants and family in building stronger relationships at home. We will explain how case managers can use this technique with TANF participants, as well as how case managers can help TANF participants develop their own skills with this technique. A relationship agreement is a collaborative strategy where both partners define what matters most to them. Relationship agreements help build trust, improve communication, and strengthen connections. They are optional and informal agreements created between two people for a specific purpose. For example, case managers might create a relationship agreement with a TANF participant, and a TANF participant might create one with their spouse, co-parent, or romantic partner. So how might a couple or two individuals create a relationship agreement? Start with open communication. Have an honest conversation about what matters most in your relationship, including values, boundaries, and long-term goals. Couples could explore their personal values, like what personal values matter most to you and why? And how can we make sure we're living our values together in this relationship? Identify key topics. Discuss topics like communication styles, conflict resolution, financial responsibilities, personal growth, and future plans. For example, couples could ask one another, when you're upset or stressed, what kind of support do you usually want from me? Space, listening, or solutions? Define expectations together. Once you've identified key areas, use active listening when discussing your preferences and what you each need from one another, and agree on how to treat each other or how to behave. Write it down. Document your agreement in a way that feels meaningful. That could be on a Post-it note, index card, or notes app on your phone, so you can reference it as needed. Work together to develop a simple list of do's and don'ts for communication and conflict resolution. This isn't about setting rigid rules. It's about creating a roadmap for respectful, productive conversations. Whether it's listening without interrupting or expressing concerns without blame, these agreements provide a guide for navigating challenges and maintaining trust. Review and adjust over time. Relationships evolve, so revisit your agreement periodically to ensure it still aligns with your shared values and vision, and agree on a schedule of checking in. By creating a relationship agreement, couples can strengthen trust, improve communication, and build a foundation for a lasting partnership. For families participating in TANF programs, strong communication and shared understanding can be the key to success in forming or maintaining a two-parent family. First, relationship agreements promote clarity and alignment between parents by identifying shared values. When families define what matters most, whether it's financial stability, children's well-being, or long-term economic independence, they create a unified vision. This alignment fosters teamwork and reinforces a sense of purpose in their daily decisions and interactions. The process also creates space for constructive discussions. Differences are inevitable, but how they're addressed makes all the difference. Relationship agreements are a good foundation for learning how to compromise. Through open and honest conversations, families can resolve misunderstandings positively, ensuring that individual perspectives are acknowledged while working toward shared solutions. Helping participants build stronger relationships with their partners can contribute to program success in achieving Purpose 4 of TANF. Relationship agreements establish clear expectations, improving family dynamics and reducing confusion. With fewer misunderstandings, families can focus on progress rather than conflict, enhancing both stability and confidence in their ability to continue to care for their children in their own homes and help programs achieve Purpose 1 of TANF. While the benefits of relationship agreements largely center on Purpose 4 of TANF, creating relationship agreements at home and with case managers helps parents become more aware of their communication strengths and needs, allowing them to react to challenging situations constructively and better regulate their emotions. Improved awareness of others' communication needs and their communication styles can support participants' success in achieving their economic independence goals and helping programs achieve Purpose 2 of TANF.
For case managers working with participants and families, effective communication and collaboration are essential. So relationship agreements can be a great starting place to strengthen those skills. Case managers can model the importance of relationship agreements as they work with TANF participants. By doing so, you not only reinforce respectful interactions, but you create a supportive environment where participants feel valued and empowered to express their needs. So, how can TANF programs and case managers put this technique into practice? Here are a couple ideas. First, explain what the agreements are, why they matter, and why you are suggesting creating them together. Participants may not be familiar with this approach, so taking time to introduce the concept can be crucial. Relationship agreements are about shared values, mutual understanding, and clear expectations, helping families or anyone working together create strong foundations for communication and problem solving. Note, there are times when TANF programs and workplaces have set expectations or requirements. In the spirit of transparency, be clear about any program requirements to which participants must adhere and your role as a case manager. But be clear that setting relationship agreements is optional and not a program requirement. Create a list of communication do's and don'ts to foster respectful, productive conversations, guiding conflict resolution and strengthening trust. Keep it simple, like listen without interrupting and express concerns without blame. Try to incorporate relationship agreements into goal setting. Explain to participants how relationship agreements can align with personal and family goals for long-term success. During conversations, conflict may arise, and when it does, case managers can gently remind participants of their agreements. A simple prompt like "let's pause and revisit our shared commitments" can help refocus discussions toward understanding and resolution, reinforcing the value of these agreements in real time. Over time, agreements should be revisited and adjusted to reflect changes in relationships and circumstances. Encouraging families to check in and refine their commitments fosters flexibility, growth, and deeper engagement. Most importantly, case managers can model the importance of these agreements by honoring them in every conversation. When families see these principles consistently practiced, they gain confidence in applying them within their own relationships. Supporting families to stay together and raise children in their own homes often starts with communication. Relationship agreements are one way TANF staff can help families achieve and maintain that goal. Once you have started using relationship agreements with participants, you can help them understand how they might use the skill in their personal and professional relationships. To help participants build their skills, you can remind participants of the key components of relationship agreements. Discuss with them times when it might be easier or more difficult to use the technique both at work and at home and why. Practice using relationship agreements in real-world scenarios. If participants share roadblocks they are running into personally with their partners, families, or friends, and professionally at work, practice how agreements could work to mitigate common challenges. Be realistic with participants about the limits of relationship agreements while still underscoring their value. For example, most of us are not able to develop relationship agreements with our boss at work. However, a personal commitment to respectful communication can serve participants well professionally, helping them progress towards economic independence goals.
Relationship agreements can offer TANF participants the tools to strengthen their relationships and improve their employability. As a recap, keeping families together and helping children thrive in their own homes often begins with effective communication. One way that TANF staff contribute to this goal is through establishing relationship agreements with participants to strengthen participant skills, to foster strong relationships, and a stable home environment. Relationship agreements can be powerful tools in workplace settings, enhancing communication, reducing conflict, and supporting parents' ability to keep long-term employment and improve their economic independence. Thanks for watching this video highlighting relationship agreements. This strategy may not work all the time with everyone you serve. Our hope is that after watching this video, you feel inspired to try strategy with those you serve and adapt it to align with your style to address the needs of the families you serve. Check out the next video in this series on speaker-listener technique.